So I know we said we'd be starting off this video by going back into tribalstack real quick, but I just remembered a couple other things I wanted to get while we're out here. You know, just cuz, basically. So remember this guy? Yeah, this is where you're supposed to learn about aiming mode, and yeah, it is on a really weird button. Oh, nice, the game just hitched for a second. Yeah, I don't get why it's on here, especially since L1 isn't even used. Like, L2 is that, or R2 is this, and R1 is the center camera button, but L2 just does nothing. They totally could have put it on there, but I guess they felt L3 was more important, or more better. Anyway, you don't actually need to use the aiming mode for this. It's just like, I guess, a little bit easier maybe. But I typically prefer to do things like this, just because, I don't know, it's a bit faster. And there we go. We got it. A lot of people have trouble with that one, apparently. I don't know why, but they do. I don't know. One of those things that I guess is just destined to befuddle me. Anyway, another quick thing I want to show off here. This is Vendy. Kind of new to this game. I don't think there's anything that really functions as a similar kind of thing in Kazooie or Tooie, unless you count the literal cheat codes. But yeah, basically Vendy, if you fulfill certain challenges in the game, you unlock various different tonics from her that you can use in the game. And they also carry over between save files, so unfortunately I can't just relearn them in-game, so I just have all of them open from the start, except for this one for some reason. I don't know why I don't have this one yet. Let's... Huh. You know, I'm pretty sure I have that one, actually. Because I do distinctly remember there was an achievement for getting all the tonics, and I do have all the achievements in the Steam version. So I don't know, I guess that one just doesn't carry over for some reason, or maybe that part of my progress got deleted in an update or something, I don't know. Was there an update for this game since... Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was. Maybe. Maybe that's what it is. So yeah, I don't remember offhand what all these do, but I think you get most of them just through the course of the game if you play the game normally. Let's see. There's two that I usually like to use. Livewire and Baller tend to be the ones I go for. I think I'm gonna go with Livewire for now. Yeah, it's nothing that'll, like, make the difference between you, like, completely sucking ass and not sucking ass, but they'll give you a little boost if you know how to use them. Oh, actually, another couple things I want to talk about. Hunter is going to be your friend a lot later on in the game when you're trying to get all the quills that you missed in the area and you can't find them. Because these levels, if you haven't noticed, are big. Like, really big. Also, Pants is useless. I think you get that for full completion of some kind. I think for getting all of the pages. But it's literally just, it puts JPEG pants on Yooka. That's all it does, and it's important. Oh yeah, this is interesting. The 64-bit tonic turns the game into, this, and makes it cap at, like, I think 15 FPS? Yeah, it doesn't look great, but it's there basically just as a fun little novelty mode. I think it would look better if all the other characters had like 64-bit models added to them, because they did eventually change Yooka-Laylee's model, as you can see, to a proper N64-ish model. This was originally in the game's like sequel-y spin-off thing, the Impossible Lair, and then they just kind of backported it to this mode, which is neat, I guess, but I don't know. This mode basically just exists as a novelty, not really much need to actually use it. At least I don't think so. Maybe you like playing games with worse frame rates and looking ugly on purpose. Anyway, one more thing I wanted to get while we're out in the hub world over here. I'm just noticing I spent like 6 minutes in here, so we're probably not going to have a whole lot of time to do too many objectives. So I was going to aim for like 4 of the... Nice. I was going to aim for 4 pages today, but I'll probably end up just getting like 2 or 3. Hopefully like 3. I know a few like pretty quick places to get some, so who knows, maybe we can still manage 4. But yeah, real quick right here, we want to... there we go, okay, we don't have to go back up. Yeah, you want to smash Capital B's nose, and doing that actually gets you an achievement, but it also gets you this. The Power Extender. This is the other sort of node, not node, hollow honeycomb equivalent. And this one affects your energy gauge. It's a little bit bigger now, or something of the sort. I don't remember if it gets bigger or if it just goes down slower. But it's one of the two. Anyway, back to what we came here for. Actually, come to think of it, we've technically already got 1 pagey, so... Anyway, last time we expanded the world, so let's see what that means in the case of this level. Well, for starters, we got this little area over here, which is just one big objective, but, you know, it's something. This area over here they're showing off is the big thing. This whole area, like, on this part of the map wasn't here before, and that's a big addition to your stuff you can do in the level. Also, this over here, this isn't like a huge change, it's just like one little objective, and it's, we'll get to that. There's something else in the world that they actually didn't show off here that also got added. But first things first, this is the closest to us, so let's go take this on. Also, interestingly enough, at launch, this quill was actually in the world before you expanded it. I don't know why they changed it in the patch, but they did. It's weird as hell to me. But yeah, Shovel Knight. This is like the one big cameo they decided to add into the game. He shows up here and in a later level. I don't know why they specifically got Shovel Knight. I guess because he's like kind of the mascot of the retro revival movement. And yeah, it makes sense since this is its own kind of special retro revival. Also, his mumbles are really funny to me. Alright, so this is more or less just a tiny little platforming challenge, not too much of consequence. Alright, and... Can I get down there from here? I might be able to. Let's give it a shot. There we go. Okay. Now I just gotta run back around. Yeah, I remember seeing a lot of people complain that there were some quills hidden out of the way, and that's not how they're supposed to be used or whatever, but, I don't know. For me personally, I kind of like that not all of them are just, like, directly in your path and you have to look around for some of them. Just because, you know, exploration is the name of the game, but I guess I can see why some people might have an issue with it. But yeah, here we have the main gimmick of this part of the map. Just doing this. There we go. Yeah, these first two are not that hard, but this next one is, well, it's also not really particularly hard, but it's somewhat annoying, I guess. Just because you kind of have to time, like, 3 different things for this. Luckily, you don't have to be, like, on the dot. But, you know, still a little bit annoying. Like, I can't remember where the last one is. In fact, yeah, where is it? Oh, I think it's behind those crates over there. Yeah, that is exactly where it is. And that is not going to be even remotely climbable. Alright. This might work, maybe? Could be a bit tricky, but no. Maybe if I roll. No, still a bit steep. That might work. I'll have to let this expire first, though. Oh, that was fast. Oh yeah, also these enemies are great. They're literally just googly eyes that possess everything. I wonder what the reaction of people who don't know anything about Rare or Banjo-Kazooie are to these guys. But yeah, you can kind of force them off of whatever they're possessing just by hitting them with the sonar, whatever it's called. And yeah, here's the main reason we came here, just to grab this jewel. Yo-ho, yo-ho-ho-ho-ho, yo-ho-ho, yo-ho-ho-ho. Okay, I'm surprised at how generous the fall damage is in this game, because I usually use tricks to kind of negate fall damage when I can. I like how the page was just, like, just barely underground. Like, not to any meaningful degree. It was, you know, just a little bit buried. Just a smidge. There's some easy pages we can get, like, nearby. Let's go for some of them. Oh yeah, you can find Vendy in the different areas in the levels. There's not really any specific reason to talk to her in one place over the other. She has the same moves. Or not moves, she has the same tonics everywhere. Why am I talking to you? See, this is what happens when I try to, like, be fast in one of these. I just end up, like, missing everything. But yeah, we need to do this before we can do another quick objective. So, let's do that real quick. We're not going to do the second part of it just yet, though, because right over here is one of these things. And for some reason this goes to a fixed camera view for like a small bit of the ride. I don't know why. For a while it was there for just like the whole time you were on the elevator, and then they patched it because they realized, oh wait, that's stupid, because then it immediately snaps to wherever you had it at beforehand. And that means it's really easy to just fall off through no fault of your own. There's a little more, like, a bit more up high if we feel like doing a little bit of platforming, but we're going to be going up there later on anyway when we get to the backtracking portion of this level, because there's still plenty of objectives in these levels that we can't do with the moveset we have right now. Like, God, you know, a lot of people tend to talk about how this game just kind of doesn't control very well, and it's like you're walking on eggshells. Or I don't fucking know. I kind of try to purge a lot of the more stupid complaints of this game out of my head, just because, I mean, what use really is there to think of uninformed opinions about a video game you like a whole lot? I don't know, I just remember like this one video specifically going on a rant about how the controls felt like polygons just being thrown around, and I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck does that mean? To be fair, a guy making the review sounded like maybe 14 of the oldest, but you know. I mean, I imagine I probably sound like a teenager to most people who don't know me personally. By the time y'all see this, today is the 10th, I think, so... yeah, by the time y'all see this, I'll probably be like 24 by now. But I don't know. Basically what I'm trying to say is I feel like this game has really good control. Like, it just feels really fun to move around in compared to a lot of other games. Honestly, even compared to Banjo, I would say. And I already think Banjo still feels really good to just move around in, but I don't know. If there's one thing that this game has over Banjo, it's just how good moving around feels in it. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done this right away, because there's like one thing we can do with this that actually makes any difference. But, yeah, I probably should have moved those boxes out of the way first. But yeah, since I kind of just ranted over all that, I guess I should explain. The thing we found at the top of that totem there was a Mollycool. That's this game's equivalent of, I guess, Globos from 2E. You give them to that octopus lady, Dr. Puzz, and she gives you a transformation in each level, much like Mumbo in Banjo-Kazooie or Humba-Wumba in Banjo-Tooie. Personally, I don't think the transformations in this game are particularly memorable. Like, there's some cool ideas in some of these, but I feel like a lot of them are just kind of whatever. Like, this one especially, it's literally just a plant that you use for one objective, and it's just like spraying shit on whatever. Let's see if I can push these out of the way without transforming back. I know I've done this in the past. Just because I keep forgetting to... Yeah, there we go. Just 'cause I keep forgetting to do that before transforming, but... You know. Alright, now we're done with possibly the least interesting objective in the whole level. Alright, and when you want to change back, just hold down R2 for a bit. And there you go. Much simpler than changing back into your Kazooie. What else should I do while I'm here? There's a little bit more you could do with that plan, but it's not really worth the effort of going along those paths. That being said, I am noticing we're going over like 20 minutes at this point, so I should probably just end things off soon, but let's just get this since we're in the area. A play coin! Yeah, we'll be seeing what those do eventually. Just keep in mind that's where the one for this level is. It's like right under the arcade machine we use it at too, so... Yep. I will probably be putting that off for a little while. That being said, I'm still in the mood to go for a little longer, so I guess I'll go a little longer on my time, but... As for this video, I guess I'll see y'all next time on Yooka-Laylee.